Hey YouTube, riderZero here with a new review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Gashapon Set 1 of the O's medals from Kamen Rider O's. These were actually released quite a while ago. Unfortunately, I just got mine because if you watch the vlog, you know that riderProxy was holding on to these for me for a while. For a few months actually. So, unfortunately, I'm a little behind on reviewing the medals, but I still wanted to go ahead and do it anyway because medals are fun and you know, they're still crazy popular and they're still super hard to find. So, you know, some of you may be questioning whether or not it's worth getting them, so hopefully I'll be able to help you answer that. As far as these medals go, like I said, I got them from Yahoo Japan from riderProxy. She hooked me up. She had them for a while. This particular set has 4 core medals, which we already have if you have an O scanner. But it's always cool to have extras just in case. You never know when one's going to get busted or lost. And then we have 4 rider medals. We're going to go ahead and take a look at all of them shortly. Let me grab the DX medals real quick so we can compare them. As always, or actually not as always because this is the first Gashapon medals I've done. But whatever. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the details on all of them real quick. Like I said, these are identical to the core medals that come with the DX belt. So if you already have the O's driver, you're already going to be familiar with these. There's slight detail differences in the molding, which we'll take a look at. Of course, this is the Gashapon here. The major difference on the back of it here, instead of having one line for, you know, to represent that it goes in the first slot or the head slot for the O's driver, it just has a 3-star logo. And it has a smooth back instead of having a back like this one, which is the deluxe version. It has the single line representing it goes in the first slot, and then it has that same texture like it does on the front there, whereas this one's just all smooth. We'll take a look real quick at the detailing. The detailing, as far as the actual bird goes, on the medals there, they look identical. You can see some differences in the background, how this one has a little more texture to it compared to this one. This one has a more refined, clean look to it, but, you know, overall there's not a really huge difference, and they do the exact same thing in the scanner, or with the scanner I should say, because you don't put these in the scanner. While it's cool to have these aren't necessarily needed unless you're trying to get 3 of each core medal like all greeds are supposed to have. So we'll go ahead and take this one and set it aside. I'm not going to bother comparing all of the rest of the core medals because, like I said, they're pretty much exactly the same. Just a little bit of difference on the detailing as far as the background for each medal goes. The texturing is just a little different, and then the lines are different. Obviously, this is the Tora medal. Same thing. The logo, or not the logo, but the design for the tiger head looks exactly the same. The only difference being, you know, the background there. It's got a little bit of a rougher texture. And then on the back here, instead of having the 2 lines to represent the second slot, it just has the 3-star logo. Go ahead and take a quick look at Bata. Same thing. To me, this one looks a little darker than the one that comes with the belt, which actually I kind of like. I think this medal looks really cool. It's probably one of my favorites from the set, actually. The texturing that makes it look a little rough in the background there looks really good. And then same thing on the back, the smooth back with the 3 stars to represent Gashapon or, you know, whatever. And then the last one we have is the Kamakiri, which, I have it right set up. Yeah, there we go. It looks really cool as well. I like the extra, you know, the roughness to the background there. I think it looks really cool. Aside from that though, it looks exactly just like the core that comes with the DX driver, and then obviously the 3 stars on the back there. So now the big difference with this particular set comes with the blue medals you see here. These are the rider medals. Starting with the first one, we have Ryouki. Obviously he's red because Ryouki is primarily red. Nice detail work there on the logo for Ryouki. Same thing on the back with these. These also have the 3-star logo. Now just a quick little note on these. The first set actually had 9 medals. I think each of them had at least 1 extra than what you'll probably see me having. The 9th medal was Ryuga. And unfortunately, I know that I, along with many others, were not able to get it because they were short printed or short produced. As if medals weren't already short produced enough, you only got 1 Ryuga medal per 50 Gashapon medals. So for every 50 of this, you know, this set, you got one Ryuga. So there for a while, I don't know if they're still going crazy or not, but the Ryuga medals were going for like $50 a piece on Yahoo Japan just for that one medal. And you could get the entire, set of 8 here for less than that. So, obviously it does. I don't have it, and I probably won't ever have it. It doesn't even say Ryuga anyway. I think it says like Dark Rider or something like that. So to me, it wasn't worth having. So enough about Ryouki. We'll go on to the next one. One of my favorites, we have the double medal. This one actually just says double. You can see it has the logo there. It's done up kind of, I guess you could say it's in cyclone green. Back of it there has the 3-star logo, as do the rest of the Gashapons. Go ahead and set that one down and take a look real quick at the next one, which is Fies. I really like this one. I'm a fan of the color. I like that smoky gray color to it. Same thing on the back, the 3 stars. And one thing I did forget to mention, as Gashapon, these are all die casts, so no plastic here like they are with candy toys. And then the last one of the set is Kiva. Really nice detail work there on the logo. The Kiva logo is probably my favorite of all the Kamen Rider logos, and just because I'm a fan of Kiva anyway. They did this one in yellow. I would have preferred a different color, perhaps red, but I see they didn't want to put 3 reds in the set. This one would be more for Emperor Kiva, I would think, but this one actually just says Kiva, so a different color probably would have been better, but I'm not going to complain. Anytime they produce something Kiva, I'm all for it. 3-star logo on the back there, as with all of them. We'll take a look real quick. We'll just go over the sounds individually. I'm not going to bother with doing many of the combos because they all make the generic sound, except for Tatoba, which we'll take a look at real quick. I'm just going to leave them laying there and just go over each one individually and just do the sound that it does, rather than, pick them up and lay them down constantly. It's just kind of pointless. So, turn the scanner on, start. I'll do the top row and then the bottom row. So, hit Taka. Now, one thing I should also mention, they all do their respective colors for their medal that they're supposed to do as if they were a DX. So I'll go back over it real quick just for the top row and show the color again. So you see there it does red. Oh, wait a minute. Tora, yellow. So you can see there it does the proper sound, it does the proper color that it should, as if they were the deluxe medals. So now we'll do the bottom row real quick. They all do the same blue color, kind of like the cell medals do, so I'm not going to bother showing the color for each one. We'll just go over the sounds real quick. So really cool. It's kind of like the memories. They all shout out, or the Gaia memories, how they all shouted out, the rider name or whatever. They do the same thing with the medals, which I thought was really cool. So that's pretty much it for these. Like I said, I'm not going to bother doing any of the combos. I'll do the Tatoba combo just to show you that it actually does it real quick. So you still get the same music and everything as if it were a deluxe medal, which is really cool. So if you, I think it's really heavy. Stop rolling. So if for any reason you ever lose your original DX core medals, you can always pick up the Gashapon or even the candy toys. I'm pretty sure the candy toy does the same thing as well. But I definitely recommend Gashapon over the candy toys just because they have die cast on the outer rim, whereas the candy toys are plastic. So this set is kind of a hit and miss for me. Half of the medals really aren't needed unless you're going for the, each greed has 3 core medals, whatever. Or, if you lose your medals, then they're probably needed. Initially, I was going to try to get just the 4 rider medals, but I found a good deal on the entire set for just a little bit more, so I figured, hey, why not? I'll go ahead and pick up the whole thing. So for me, it's kind of a 50-50 yes and no. Definitely on the rider medals, maybe on the core medals. If you need them, get them. If you don't, skip them. But overall, though, I think the set was really cool. It was a really good start to the set. The Gashapon medals are always cool just because of the fact they're die cast and they fit really well with the DX medals. So, pick them up if you need them. If you need the extras for the cores, definitely pick up the rider medals because those are always really cool. So that's pretty much it for this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or, if it's really requested, I might do another video with some combos, but I kind of doubt it. I'm kind of backlogged on some other stuff right now. So some other figure arts and stuff are going to be taking precedence over a combo video. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do have a Twitter feed going now, so check me out on twitter.com/riderzero. Continue to do all that good stuff here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So until next time, take care.